Hi guys, I am so sorry about that. I do not know why my stream was being so weird, but doesn't matter, we got it fixed, and we are here for Doki Doki Part 4. And I'm gonna make sure I'm not muted because that's the last thing we need. Alrighty. So I figured right before I get in, let's take a look. There's my mouse. Let's take a look at what this game had sent us. So a lot of people, if you don't know about Doki Doki, is you can give the game permission to save things to your computer in a file. And this is just what it has. You got, characters and just like some other things. I believe we looked at this one. No, we didn't look at this one. So this one is new. I'm just going to turn down the audio for the game really quick. I feel like I'm shouting. I don't want to shout you guys to death. Alright. I'll turn it back up here in a second. Alright. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is written, twisted, mess of dread. Nothing. Nothing. Loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was tie the knot. Sorry, I just ate, and I didn't check if I had food on my face or not. But, okay, so I feel like this is written from Monika's point of view. And she's talking about the girls, the other three girls, and especially, so some of this brought out Yuri, for instance. She got a new shirt, or a shirt we haven't seen her in before other than the school uniform, and in part 4, she was messing with her sleeve, trying to hide something, so that makes me wonder. And then, of course, there was, I'm going to call her Broken Natsuki and Broken Yuri, because the game is, because of Monika is crashing. But, so that's interesting. That's just kind of what I pieced together. Comfort food. Sounds like Sayori. But yeah, so let's see. What else do we have here? I think this one is new. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play. It's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. That would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Again, I feel like that's definitely from Monika's. What's this? That's just the log. We looked at that. Alright. Alright, so let's hop in it. Let's load game. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yeah, see Broken Yuri, for instance. Yuri. Welcome back, Blue. Hi, Yuri. It's just her boob. It's just her boob. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. What expression? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Nasuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing our poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Blue, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
huh?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Okay, so these ones aren't disappearing, so I'll just read them in the voice. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you oh. I hate when I do that. It's hard. Alright. It's hard. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Blue. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't trust you at all. Get out of my face. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Blue, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah? But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Doing Yuri's voice makes me want to yawn. Ugh. Here I am, I can't even swallow without choking. No dirty jokes. Mm-mm. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. I feel like my headphones are falling off. Alright.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Okay, so this is different than last time. The time before this, we went with her, so... Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading it down the hallway. Ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. I don't know, that's my best interpretation. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yuri? Oh, Yuri. Yuri, why? Yuri, why? Sorry, wrong button.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Blue, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyways.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Blue. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Blue, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Okay, so this is a lot of repeating stuff from the first time we played, from the first time it brought us through the game. All right. It's a little tedious. All the same type of stuff. Ooh. I feel like a glitch might happen. I'm scared. Normal. Yep. Sticks the chocolate in her mouth. She blushes. Oh my goodness, how could you? Feed me chocolate. The music stopped, so think something's about to go down. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Blue.
Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Blue. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Blue. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Blue?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
No. gosh, Yuri, you're the creepiest of them all.
Um, it's time to share poems. Gross.
What you doing, Pumpkin? You chillin'? What?
What? What's up, chicken butt?
Alright, who should we read first? Let's take a break from Yuri. She's freaking me out. And I have a feeling her poem won't be too good either.
No, you can't have that.
Alright, I am going to need to take a short break to tend to my baby. I should be back in under 5.
Sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't leave you for too long.
Uh-oh, did I do something? Okay. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. All the same stuff. Make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. Yep. Same as the one we read yesterday. Okay, so everything's pretty much the same with Natsuki. Ugh, what is up with Monica? Blue, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. What? What did you do to our girl Yuri? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Me oh my. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, so this one's new. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful. Beautiful, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless. A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms? Squeaking, scratching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable? Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless pain of meaningless, maybe? Delete her. Click a click. Nope. Can't do anything. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me, okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Say less. Okay, so we're saved. We're good. Let's go into Yuri's. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Do you like it? Better than yesterday's? Yeah, this is all the same. Okay, so this is different. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Blue. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Blue? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed.
But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay?
Wheel. Holy crap, this is going to be a long one. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick. Why did my brain wanted me to read it? A thin rope tied to a thick nope, and I was like, that's not what it says. A thick nope. That's a thick nope. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A thin rope tied. Oh goodness. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tune, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and ticking clock, a clock that ticks at 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. Oh my gosh, my brain. A bottlehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bottlehead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What did I just read?
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Everything's fine. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened?
No. No, I don't think we can, Yuri.
You can keep the poem, though.
Can you hear me? Duh! Oh, my cursor. Oh, it's our girl Sayori. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Sorry, I'm burpy. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Blue joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Nasuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Blue? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Blue to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Blue joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Blue isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you are president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Nisuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Blue want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Nasuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we are against getting new members or anything. Oh, that was me. I was reading in... Blue, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Nasuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Blue. It's not the same. It won't be the same. With the direction she wants to take it, if she wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Nasuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Nasuki. Nasuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ew! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Blue? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri?
Huh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend.
Monica?
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay?
Me too. Yeah?
Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go, Blue?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Blue before we leave. Just want to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. I found a sticker. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Monica waves at as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Blue, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. It got dark. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Asuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Haha. Okay. I just noticed that. Right there. What the frick? More glitches are happening.
Hi, Blue. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your insistent yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. On edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh, man. Oh, I'm the last one here again. Well, Blue just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I I forgot.
About that, Nasuki, we were all talking yesterday, and well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. Ow. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Blue, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could.
We already have plans today.
Ah, is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Blue's already engaged in a novel we are reading together. Aren't you? Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request.
Do you mind if I make some tea first? Okay, so now it's looping. Not at all. Thanks very much. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up. Da-ba-dee-da. Retrieves picture. Let's see. Near the water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Yuri's crazy laughing. What's that noise? It's coming around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? And then same thing.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Blue, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off recently? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right?
You look crazy.
Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a little while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time.
Oh, do you guys? I don't. It's hard to see. You can kind of see it, but there's like an eye. You can't. Can you see? You can't see my hand. Okay. There's a face here. It's Monica. She's slowly like coming forward.
Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from all various
Artesians? Artists?
I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Blue. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years. Will you do that with me, Blue? Will?
Okay. So this stuff is all the same. Okay. So it looks more like a note from Nasuki. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's normally not like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to see a therapist or talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Fuck yeah, I'll do anything for cupcakes. Just please, try to do something. As is for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Nasuki! I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Blue? If you would like, if you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. It's not like it gave me a choice. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Do I pick Monica or Yuri? Yuri. I don't think there's any like saving any of the girls, but I'm still gonna try. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Wrong choice, apparently. I love it. I love everything about it. Blue, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Blue. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Did she really just say what I think she just said? I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll eat. Hold the motherfucking phone. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Holy. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Is this pee? Did she pee on it? Did she frickin' pee on this? What the? Yeah, there's no deciphering any of that. Do you like? No, I don't. I don't like it. I think you peed on it. Maybe you mistook it for toilet paper. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I I think I'm going to vomit.
I'm traumatized.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Blue.
No. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Oh. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Uh, Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. You do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I would like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There. See? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do.
What about Blue?
Blue is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Nosuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would. Like we. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is degrading Blue around with you. Degrading. All you care about is dragging Blue around with you and your stupid books. And you and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Blue decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Blue make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Blue, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Nasuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
I might have to go ahead and choose Monica. Because I feel like that's clearly what the game wants me to do.
Yay! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Nasuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Blue for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Blue away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Nasuki, let's just go.
I don't think she wants us around right now.
See? That wasn't very hard. All I want
is to spend a little time with him. Okay, clearly this dude has no instincts whatsoever. You see this, you see any of this going on, you fucking run. You run. Run. But no, he's just sitting there like, this is interesting. Okay, we got a girl over here. She's basically crazy. Okay, okay. Crazy glitchy things. Warning. No, I'm just going to say right here.
Is that so much to ask?
Yes. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Blue. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Blue, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us.
Why, so you can pee on me too?
Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure.
Oh, the music is going backwards now.
Than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Blue. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Blue, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Blue. Tell me that you'll be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
I'm afraid. Well, I think I just killed Yuri.
Am I supposed to be doing something?
I don't. My goodness. Hmm. Let's look really quick here. Hmm. Doesn't look like anything new there. Oh, go away, Postmates. Okay, there it goes. Sorry, I'm clicking as fast as I can. Ooh, sorry. Wait, wait. Got this. Ready? Sorry, I'll keep that away from my mic.
You killed her.
I know.
Monster.
It's because I didn't accept her love confession.
Did you have a choice to?
Yeah. She wanted to cut my skin open
Oh, yeah.
and crawl inside me.
That's sexy.
She was sticking my pen in her.
That's sexy.
No. Okay. We get the point, game. Oh, can I? I can skip all of this? Ew.
I know, bad timing, right?
Okay, there it goes. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Ah! Ah! Oh. Nasuki runs away. I am here. Blue, did something happen? Nasuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Blue? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. What? It should be like above you. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh goodness. Here we go.
Can you hear me? Is it still working?
Aye.
Yay, there you are. Hi again, Blue. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Blue. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possibly that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, now hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Blue? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Blue. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Blue. But you're in here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Blue. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Blue, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Blue, will you go out with me? Huh! What choice should I choose?
Probably the only one they gave me. Can I click on anything? Oh. Nope. Alright. I'm so happy. You really are everything, Blue. What do you have in your mouth? So sorry about that, guys. Everything's good. Baby's fine. You really are my everything, Blue. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Blue. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Nasuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you are playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local File button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Ooh. Hmm. Oh, it's very faint in the background, but you can hear a voice going, Monica. And they're all Monica. Well, really quick, I want to check this. Nope, nothing new. Alright. Monica, 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 Monica. Hi again, Blue. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Blue. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Blue? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? I am. Creepy. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Stop that. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No, I'm not. I'm just expecting it. I'm just kidding. Asshole. I can't do anything after all. If you give me some. Ha ha ha. I was prepared. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Blue, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Yeah, now there's only Monica in here. Ah, Penn Island. Thank you for the new follow. No. That's not what I want to do. Can I delete it? Okay, what do you have to say? By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you actually told at any point where this take. I don't think you are actually told at any point where this takes place. Hi. Welcome. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention, everything is in English. It feels like everything is just here because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. I imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? I did have a good day today, Emma. Thank you for asking. I hope you had a good day as well. I'm doing great. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it really doesn't matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Okay. So what I'm thinking that I need to do, because of what she told me, like she told me how she got rid of Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. So I feel like I have to do the same thing and delete her. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Emma. Well, I hope that I can make you laugh or smile, maybe even do a little chuckle. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. And hopefully I can make your day a little better. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you for the follow. Usually, to the point of craziness, they might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as a yandere. By now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you. Once she started to open up a little, she even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, A lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. You feel cozy here? Good. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Alright, so are you just gonna continue to say creepy stuff to me, Monica? Okay. Let's go to characters. Can I... What? Okay, there we go. Can I delete? Did that do anything? It did. Okay. So that was the right call. What's happening? Blue, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. I killed her. Please hurry and help me. Help me. No. Did you do this to me, Blue? Did you? Did you delete me? I did. I did delete you. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Blue, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Well, dang. Figured. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do how could I do that to someone I love? That's not love, that's... I've made up my mind, Blue. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then. Then what? Okay. So now we're back at the title screen, except Monica's not here anymore. Am I supposed to... Nope. I guess I'm supposed to do new game. Okay. So this is all repetitive. Sorry, my hair is like tickling my nose. Hey, Blue. Okay. Okay, so this is a little different. Since we were children, we used to walk together to school every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Blue, are you proud of me? Oh, what for? You know. For waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day, well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please? It's good for motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blue, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not in... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. Oh, darn it. I got debated. Shoot. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. Thank you for the follow. Even though I got debated, I appreciate it. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Blue? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Blue that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Blue.
We're the Literature Club.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one...
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Blue, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! That was very weak. That was a very weak ah. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. Officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey! Don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make us some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Ha, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Sounds like me. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. All right, already trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Blue, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to okay. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? Yeah, that's right. Oh. I completely messed all that up. Alright, let's go to history real quick. Okay, nope, I did have it right. Just making sure. A little bit at least. Nasuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say that. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Blue wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Nasuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Well, hello. Can I help you, Susie? Wouldn't you agree, Blue? Maybe, sensing the tension, Shiori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Nasuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Blue. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Blue. Don't say things like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I didn't think you were... I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you have... I swear I can read. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Blue, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh no. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Blue. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. That one actually kind of scared me. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. Was it Monica just posing as Sayori? Hello. Clicky click. I won't let you hurt him. Oh, Sayori. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Blue. Oh, so, wow. All the girls are actually really crazy. Okay. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh, I don't like that.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Well,
When you're here,
there's the end of the game, guys.
anyway.
That was interesting.
When I
Um,
can't even read my own feelings,
hmm.
what good are words when a smile says it all?
I liked that.
And if
There was a
this
little bit
won't
of.
be an ending,
There were some parts where
what
I
will it
found it
take
was really
just to
repetitive
make you
and
mine all?
tedious. Like each time I went through the game, I had to manually skip a lot of the same. Oh, what is it called? A dialogue between the characters, um, which took
Just
a
my
lot of
pen
time to get
only
through.
write bitter words for those who are
But
true to me.
besides, like little things like that, I
Is
really
it
liked this
wrong
game.
if I take you, or is it wrong
Um,
if I set you free?
yeah, it was super cute. It's just going through now and deleting everything. Um,
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
oh,
How can I
Sayori.
write love into reality if I can't hear
But
the
yeah, so I
sound
don't
of
think
your
I'm gonna go back
heartbeat?
through and.
What do you call love in your
Oh, that's cute that they
reality?
put that in there.
In your reality, if
Um,
I don't know
I
how
don't
to
think I'm gonna go
love
back through
you,
and try all the different scenarios and the different choices. There weren't that
I'll
many,
leave you be.
but I'm happy with the way it ended to a degree, of course. But I already kind of expected, excuse me, this type of game to end like that. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being my friend, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Okay. Um, I think that's going to close out the game. It did. Welcome to my wallpaper. Um, but yeah, I just put that up for now. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If this is the first one that you came to and it's the end, well, here it is. All 5 parts are up on my Twitch. I am moving to, I have my videos. I swear I can talk. I swear I can. Just not that well. Um, since I finished this game, I'll just say it a different way. Since I finished this game, I do have another one in store that I plan on playing and doing an episode type style to it. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.